Okay, we are live with today's Animal Crossing stream. About half an hour late, because if you saw my Twitter I was supposed to know in my Discord. Oh, actually, speaking of that, I should post that we're live on the social medias and such. But yeah, so basically, I was looking up some stuff on some stuff. Don't know how much, and look up one thing, then it's like, while I was looking at that thing, I saw a mention of something else, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting. And then I followed down a rabbit hole, and thus, lost track of time. That's why I'm late to start stream today. But we're live now, and going to be playing some Animal Crossing right away. So, thank you for that host, the Astropath. That is much appreciated as always. If any of y'all aren't already following the Astropath, definitely should be. He's a fellow Canadian variety streamer and a member of Team Human. Let me just give him a shout out, and then we'll get into the game. And yeah. So I think today is the day that Wendell's supposed to be visiting Pretoris. I thought it was yesterday, but it wasn't yesterday, it was today. Unless I somehow messed up on the date again. I'm pretty sure it was Pretoris, right? No. Yeah, Meltor for Zora Sahara was going to be visiting soon. December 12th, 328, Trantor. Yep. Yes. I'm Rick. No worries, Gabby. No worries. Don't turn the power off or remove the memory card. Not a problem. They're both kind of out of reach right now anyway. I have to get up to do either of them. Wait, maybe check out stuff about Snowman. When we can do that. Gabby, Lindbergh, Stu, Tad. Tad's new. I think I know him from Pocket Camp. What the hell? Why do I have so much mail? And only 2 from the museum. Which means I guess we're caught up on museum stuff. If I got a fine drawing you did on wallpaper, your young artist face. Oh, I thought your dad had the mustache. Tom Nook. 6 p.m. on December 13th. Don't get cold feet. Interesting. I mean, I don't need any carpets other than the Jingle one and the Snowman one. But a special sale means we can get a balloon, I think. So we'll see if I'm able to play past 6 tomorrow. Petunia moved to Pretoris. Hank moved to Meltor 4. Stu didn't understand my letter. HRA, yeah. And Tom Nook is selling a stunning hand cart. Okay. Stu, Petunia, Hank, Tom. That was a lot of letters. Let's play a little game. Jukebox. We did that yesterday, yes. Okay. That all of the harvest stuff is. Like, there's nothing. Yeah, nothing hidden back there. Excellent. Yes, I do have a jukebox in my house as well. That was something I was like yesterday. I was like, wait, when I found the jukebox, I'm like, and I'm pretty sure I already have that. I'm like, wait, I have it in my house even. Okay, I want to store 4 items, in fact. Give away. Give away. Give away. And give away. No, that's all for now. That is all for the moment. So we need to find all of our fossils. Because we're now apparently caught up on fossils thanks to the fact that we haven't been finding them consistently as of late. Yeah, because I only found 2 yesterday. It's been 2 or 3 that I've been finding for a while, so it made sense that eventually I would, you know, get caught up. Let's see, what do we got here today? A rally shirt and a rose shirt. Do I need either of those for collection? Nope. The only things I need to start the letter R are red check shirt and ribbon shirt. So I don't need them for the catalog, but hey. Never a bad idea to get a bit of extra money. After all, money is what makes the world turn around. No, it's not. It's, grab? No. I mean, it's grab. I mean, kind of. Let's see now. I mean, we still made more money than we did yesterday with our, like, 3 dinosaur tracks. Okay. An alarm clock. Yeah, I think clocks were one of the things that I still... I think they were the next thing I need to mark down what I need. So, we'll take that. A billiards table. Yeah, we already have that. Actually, do we even have it in our house? An orange cone, that would be from the, okay, no, don't need that. Hand cart, no. Do not need that either. Okay, let's check clothing. Disappear the furniture and reappear the clothing. Chain gang shirt. Do not need that. Thanks, but no thanks. A star shirt. Well, I am a star, so it's no surprise that I've already gotten a star shirt. An 8-ball shirt. Well, I already have 8 balls, so I don't need this shirt. Purple tie-dye. Nope. Don't need the purple. And finally, a Stormy shirt. Well, I got nothing for that one. But I don't need it. like to sell? Because I'm pretty sure I bought something from you. Alarm clock. Yeah, no, that's all I have to sell for the moment. But I'll be back. Same bat time, same bat channel. Yeah, you mean you look forward to see my money? I know you, Nook. You only care about one thing. Wait, here is a fossil. Or a gyroid. So that's actually... I was thinking that was the one that I've been missing, but no, if it's a gyroid, that's probably from it snowing yesterday. Mega Quazoid. No, we need a mini, a regular, a tall, and a slim. Mega we do not need. But hey. Still not going to complain about it, because it's, you know, free money. Okay. And speaking of free money, we need to make sure we check all the rocks until we find the money rock. Money rock could be any rock in town. Please, until we find it, then it's that rock. So only one rock is the money rock each day. Per person. Well, per local human player, and then also one for shared between visitors. That's what we learned. Get the money rock with one visitor, you can't get it with another. It's interesting. Kind of makes sense though, I guess. Because otherwise, you would need to like... I mean, it would be doable, but it would take extra work from like a programming perspective, because like, you could have effectively like unlimited visitors, so you would need to basically what you basically need to do is store information with the player character, which would work. Because you couldn't just store the town, because like I said, there could be effectively infinite visitors, and you know that wouldn't work. But you could also effectively visit infinite towns. When I say effectively, there are limits just based on like, you know, how much time you have, but like you could visit literally hundreds of towns. In a day. Like 24 hours. I mean, depending on how long it took you to find the rock in each town, like... Yeah, I mean... Yeah, you could definitely do hunt. You could definitely... As long as you can, like, average at least... I guess what? Hour... Well, okay, 24 hours. So at least 4 towns. It'd technically be just over 4 towns an hour, but yeah, that would definitely be doable. To get at least 100. Okay, maybe not hundreds, but you could get at least 100. Beyond that, because it would be difficult just because of the travel time between towns. Mini Puffoid, is that something we need? Well, what is it puffing on? Puffoid. No, we need a Mega Puffoid. Not a mini one. We're 2 for 2 on getting gyroids. We do not need. Hopefully the third one is might bit luckier, but you know, it's hard to say. Work with what you have. And no, what you wish you had. Oh, I'm very busy, always. Any goings on? Nothing on board. Okay. Okay, copper. What were lost items? Anything lost? One lost item. Well, that is probably my lost item then. My, coconut. Yeah, that's my coconut. I mean, really, effectively, it is mine. Like, every coconut tree in this town was planted by me, so, you know, effectively. Ooh, this could theoretically have been one of the missing ones. It's kind of hidden. So that's definitely what I could have potentially missed, which hopefully it is, which means I can still find the others. Coconut's missing. Oh, wait. That's why Coconut's missing, because Tad moved in there. His house probably covered up some coconuts. Some spots that were filled with coconuts, I should say. That makes sense. Hey, the Dr. Mario! Welcome on in. How's it going? Thank you for that sub again. For 2 months. Very much appreciated. Just like last time, you do get a vote for what you like to see me play in an upcoming SubRequest Sunday. You can, of course, vote for the same thing as last time to move it up. Let's see, what did you vote for? Oh, last time you voted for Twilight Princess, which hasn't happened yet, so yeah, let me just mark that down. What's the date today? December 12th, 2019. It's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. Yourself? Okay. Cord.com in the corner of my desk there. Okay. Where was I? Just wandering about town. Ooh. Gyroid or fossil? Gyroid. A Megalulluboid. Fingers crossed, it's something I need. Lulluboid. Megalulluboid, yep. Got it. Yeah, works. Been insane. Yep. A lot of night shifts. Had 3 of them this week. 4 of them last week. But, yeah. Then 3 next week, and the week of Christmas I don't have any, but I think, well, I mean, Christmas Day itself were closed, and I think some of the other days were open short or less hours or something. No, actually, I'm not even sure now. Um, yeah. Yeah, the next 2 weeks are going to be a bit ridiculous, though, with number of hours. Because next week and the week after I have 32 hours each week, which, like, normally I have somewhere between 20 and 30. This week I have, like, 28. But then 32 hours each, so, yeah. Checked out some of my YouTube content. Oh, nice. You enjoyed it? That's awesome. Kitchen sink vlogs were refreshing and calming. Oh, the kitchen sink. That, yeah, back in the day when I did vlogging. Until I eventually stopped. And, I mean, I stopped doing vlogs, or at least, was when I started streaming that I slowed down on doing vlogs, I think. And then eventually I just stopped because I realized I just really hated video editing. Which, that's the nice thing with streaming. Don't have to do any editing, it's just, you know, just live. I'm glad to hear that they're refreshing and calming. Okay. No longer hair, yeah. I mean, stick around, because, like, my hair, I, like, generally shave it in July and then let it grow for a year. So you'll see it a bit longer yet if you stick around. I think there was... I know there was one point where I think I had it growing out for, like, 2 years, which might have been back when I was vlogging. I don't remember for certain, though. So it might have been longer during the vlogging than it otherwise is. When do I do my laundry? Not as often as I should. And more often than I want to. Also sported a beard? Nice. Yeah. This is a lot thicker. Like, I normally I prefer to have a more trim beard, but often it's just like, it's, you know, I could trim it or I could just, you know, not spend time on that. And I just let it grow as a result. Especially right now where it's, you know, getting really cold outside. It's nice to have a bit of extra insulation against the cold. I think it looks awesome. Thanks, yeah. I do like the look of it at this point. The main thing is when it gets a bit longer, it's going to get to the point where, you know, not so much the beard part, but like the mustache part is going to be like getting in, you know, accidentally when I'm eating, getting in my mouth or whatever once it gets just a little bit longer. Which to me is usually the sign that I'm like, okay, maybe I should trim it soon. We'll see, because it's also, like I said, it's getting cold out, and since I walk to work, every bit of insulation is nice. Got the chin for it? Thank you. Trim the tips of the stash. Yeah. True. True. Definitely true. Nah. Just money. Oh, sometimes I randomly check behind the trees, because we know there's fossils out there that I haven't been able to find. They're probably behind trees or something. Yeah, yeah. That's the thing. It's always interesting to me when people say that they've like tried growing a beard was just too itchy, so they gave up. And I'm like, well, no, like it's just itchy at first. It's just when it's like growing out that it's itchy. As soon as like it's properly out, it stops being itchy. Other than I mean, obviously there will be the occasional time where it'll get itchy, just like any part of you occasionally gets itchy. But it's the actual grow when it's like exiting your skin. That's the part where it's like, where it's especially itchy. Okay. We only found one fossil so far? Yeah. 2 gyroids, three gyroids. I already sold one. So we found all 3 gyroids. I want to find one of the fossils. And here is our newest villager, Tad. We haven't met... Although I think I've met you... I think you're in Pocket Camp. Pretty sure Tad's in Pocket Camp. I mean, at this point a lot of villagers are in Pocket Camp. I think they're up to like 200 some villagers in Pocket Camp out of the, what, 400 or so total? I'm not entirely certain either of those numbers, but yeah. I almost got enough for like an 8th bag there. It wouldn't have happened because of this apple, but there's strategy to leave all the fruit on the ground. So the reason I started doing that, it's a project that I haven't really been working on for a while, but a spot that has something on it, when like fossils appear, because like there's 5 fossils every day, and the fossils, as well as weeds, won't appear in a spot that has something on it. So the idea was to like fill up the ground with fruit other than just like a few select areas, so then I'd be able to like control where the fossils and weeds and whatever else appeared, as well as find the ones, because there are also fossil, because basically there's 5 fossils every day, but if you don't find some of them, those ones in that location will still be there until you find them. So, and it just like adds new ones to add up to 5. So like if you find 3 one day, the next day the 2 that you didn't find will still be around, and then 3 new ones as well. And I've had like 3 fossils that have been missing. No, 2 fossils that have been missing for months, and then a 3rd that I couldn't find yesterday. So the other thing was just like by laying down the fruit, I could like in theory find where they were, because you also can't like drop an item on a spot that has something on it, or something buried or whatever. But I haven't really been working on the fruit thing in a while. Maybe. Didn't you guys do the same thing yesterday, Stu? Why does Stu keep commenting on my weight? Not that I have a problem with the fact that I'm putting on weight. That actually also adds to what I was saying earlier about extra installation for the cold. Did Stu also comment on your weight there, Limburg? Stu. Where'd you go? Wherever you are, Stu. Oh, there you are. No, that's a tree. Wherever you are, Stu, you should be careful about commenting on people's weight. Some people don't take it so kindly. Not everyone is as uncaring about it as I am. Okay. The other problem I ever really have with putting on weight is, like, when, like, jeans or whatever stop fitting me and then I have to, like, buy new ones, because that's just like, well, that's a pain. To spend money. But it is what it is. Extra pounds recently, you need to somehow lose it. If you want to lose it, then yeah, I wish you luck. But, you know, it's up to you if you need to lose it or not. Like, I don't even know what my weight is. Like, I have not weighed myself in probably, like, a decade or more. Yeah, because I probably haven't weighed myself since I moved to my parents' place, and that was like 13 years ago. Some of your pants getting a little tight. Ah, yeah, yeah. Oh. Okay. Firstly, I want to save some letters. Petunia, Hank. Okay, Hank, we probably already have a letter from. We're just... apparently not. Weird. But it is what it is. I do have a Wii, yes. Why do you ask? I have every Nintendo console except for a Switch. I even have a Virtual Boy. Okay. Yeah, the systems I have, I have not played City Folk, no. I've only played this Animal Crossing and Pocket Camp. The current plan is that when I 100% this game, I'm going to move on to Wild World for the DS, and when I 100% that game, move on to City Folk for the Wii. And then New Leaf, and then New Horizons. That's the plan. Yeah. One day. But that's still a long ways away, because, you know, 100% Animal Crossing game takes some time. Okay, Petunia we had a letter from. And Stu... probably don't. Stu is close enough to the end of the alphabet, that doesn't take too long. Wild World and City Folk are very similar. You can do the Wild World if you want to kill it all. Yeah. I know they have a lot of stuff in common, but they do have differences as well, so... do want to do both of them. Guess I'd like to mail 2 letters. Oh, and I should also send a letter to, our newest villager. Tad. No, I have to actually write the letter first. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, Pelly. Yeah, it's a very interesting series. I will not be emulating them, no. Well, my plan is, or my hope is to eventually get a 3DS with a capture card. That's my hope. But since they don't make, nobody makes them anymore, that involves, first of all, some luck in finding one for sale, and then, you know, probably a significant chunk of money to actually buy it. An alternative with Wild World, at least, is that Wild World, like a lot of some DS games, is on the Wii U Virtual Console, which I guess technically is emulation as well, but it's, you know, an officially licensed thing, so that would be an option as well. Although I would prefer to, if I could actually get a 3DS with a capture card, but yeah. Because also getting a 3DS with a capture card would also like vastly open up my options for games that I can stream, because I have a very large collection of DS and 3DS games. And being able to stream those would be really nice, but like I said, first I'd have to find one for sale, and then I'd have to actually have the money to buy one, which currently I don't. Like, because like back in the day when the 3DS capture cards were still being made, they were like, I think it was like $300 or $400, something like that. But then if you wanted to like buy a 3DS with one installed, that was like $700 or $800. So then buying one now would probably be even more expensive because of the fact that they're no longer being made by anyone. Playing a new Pokemon game? Nice. Yeah, I've been watching a few streamers playing Sword and Shield. Definitely seems like a good time. Which starter did you go with? Let's grab some pairs. Grookey. Oh yeah, nice. First grass I've ever chosen a starter. Interesting. Ah yeah. Yeah. My favorite of the starters is Scorbunny, but I mean, that's not too surprising. I tend to favor the fire starters. Not in every gen, but in most gens. Gen 4, I think Gen 4 is the one with Piplup as the water starter, and that one I definitely favor Piplup because, I mean, Piplup's a penguin. Of course, I'm favoring the penguin. I mean, look at the question of the stream today. Do you welcome our future penguin overlords? Charmander, yeah. Yeah, back in the day, I always started with Charmander in Gen 1. My current games, I had started with Charmander and my copy of Red, and then Squirtle in Blue, since I have two. Since I have both versions these days, but... That was also the thing with Diamond and Pearl, because that was Gen 4, where I actually got both... That was the first gen where I got both games. So I had Piplup as my starter on one, and then what was the fire monkey called? Whatever it was called as my starter in the other. Because I'm like, I always get the fire starter. But one of the starters is a penguin. So I got both versions, so I could get both the fire starter and the penguin. You do welcome them; they will rule us all. Excellent. Chimchar, thank you. That's right. Yeah. That's also why I wish they would still do like the what they used to do, where they would do the initial two games and then they would do a third version, because that way you could get like if you had all three games, you could get a different starter in each of them. But I haven't done that since I guess Platinum in Gen 4. Yeah. So really it was just, I guess, Gen 2, 3, and 4. Because Gen 1 had Yellow, but that one was Pikachu as the starter, so... Yeah. Not snowing again today here in Pretoris. Okay. No, store's this way. I just get mixed up between this one. Righty desk and danger shirt. I don't think I need the righty desk. No. And do I need the danger shirt? No. Charmander, Totodile, Mudkip, Piplup. Oh yeah, nice, nice. Yeah. Ah yeah. I actually mostly skipped Gen 2 and 3. I do actually want to play them yet, actually, because like once I'm able to start once I have more spending money again, I do actually plan on getting the Gen 2 games. I mean, I do own a copy of Pokemon Silver already, but the save battery is dead on it because I bought it used and the save battery is already dead. But I do plan on eventually replacing that save battery and getting copy Gold, eventually Crystal and Pokemon Stadium 2 as well. Okay, a vaulting horse. I don't think I need. No. Hard Gold, Soul Silver. Those I haven't played the remakes either. A cream sofa. Nope, don't need that. Oh yeah. See, my plan is to get the actual physical Game Boy Color cartridge or whatever, because Game Boy games I can stream through, because I have the Game Boy player for the GameCube, so I can play them on the GameCube and I can stream them. Whereas the 3DS capture card, as we were talking about earlier, that's not something that I'll be getting anytime soon. Because, yeah. that. Lawn chair. Which series is that? That's from the Backyard series, isn't it? In which case I have it, because the series is complete. Okay. Assuming I have everything with the furniture here. Let's check out the clothing. Winter sweater. Got that already. Three-ball shirt. Don't need that. Number 3 shirt. Don't need that either. I feel like that they have the two shirts with the 3 written on them right next to each other. That's interesting. And also they're red and green, so like Christmas colors. Although the number 3 has anything to do with Christmas. Well, I mean, I guess in I guess there's a whole 3 wise men. But yeah. Chain gang shirt I don't need. And finally, I'm pretty sure I don't need this one either, or the circus shirt. Nope. So not buying anything from here today. Yeah, didn't buy anything here. Okay. So now we're going to head over to where? Oh, I'll go here. This way. Head over. Oh, well, there's Wendell. I actually need to catch a fish to give him, though. If you were a fish, where would you be? Would you be in the sea? Is that where you'd be? If you were a fish, what would you see? Would you see the sea? Is that what you'd see? Oh, there's a fish. And we didn't catch it. Come on, fish. You know you want me to catch you. And give you to Wendell to eat. I mean, actually, they probably don't want me to give them to Wendell. That's why they're escaping. Escaping my grasp. Give it time. I'll catch one of them yet. There we go. Doesn't matter if it's a sea bass. Okay, let's bring up my wallpaper list. It's your favorite fish. I know, I know. This is how you know he'll say that to anything, because if sea bass is his favorite, I mean... Okay. Please be office wall or sandlot wall. And... Desert Vista, no. Oh well. We tried. And lost 10 pounds, you wish. Oh yeah. Pretty far. Sunset Top. Is that something I need? It's not, okay. I don't recognize the name though. No. Not quite. I have 2 fish left. And 3 bugs. Give me 1 second here. I'll show you which ones I still need. So for the fish, I need a giant snakehead, which is available June to August, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. in the lake, and the loach, which is March to May in the river. Yeah, they aren't currently available. Then for insects, banded dragonfly, July to August, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Firefly in June, 7 p.m. to 4 a.m. near water. And then the giant beetle, July to August, 11 p.m. to 8 a.m. I'm not going to time travel. I haven't time traveled yet, and I'm planning to not. Just going to keep going until I get everything. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I have no problem with other people that do time travel. It's just not something I want to do. I don't know. See, the thing is, one of the items in this game, the post office model requires you to put like just an absurd amount of money stored in the post office, and so like just with like having to save up that much money, I'll probably I'll probably be working at that for a long time, which gives me plenty of time to get everything else. But I mean, we'll see how it goes. Just gotta take it one step at a time. Okay. Gotta check this. Ooh, brew my favorite thing in the world in Acre D1. D1 is... okay. Just south of that bridge. Okay. Let's go check what that is. Yeah, D1. Deer scare. Interesting. Clothes, furniture, fish... fossils I'm done already. But there's also music, stationery, so gyroids. So for gyroids, I still need all those. You can see the list over on the side of the screen. For clothing, here's the standard clothes I still need. And then here's the special clothes. Mostly Gracie stuff, plus the jingle shirt. here's the music I need. That's below me, not on the side. Oh, items. Again, below me, so I'm not sure actually how readable that is on screen. On stream, not that readable. But that's like things like the fans, the pinwheels. I already have all the umbrellas. Oh, and then also the golden net and the golden rod. Oh, balloons I need as well. Let's see here. Wallpaper, I just need 4 wallpaper. Music on Saturdays, correct. Fish. Stationery, I just need 2, both of which I get at New Year's. So that's just a matter of waiting till the end of this month. Or the start of next month. I don't know if it's New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, but yeah. Carpets, I just have 2. So that's relatively simple. And yeah. Furniture, that's the list I've written out so far, but I'm still working on that list because there's a lot of furniture. Almost Christmas, exactly, yeah. And yeah, Christmas, or for Jingle stuff, it's Christmas Eve. So December 24th. You get it in the evening, and I've already, like, and luckily I didn't even have to, like, because I was talking to my parents the other day about our Christmas plans, because normally my immediate family, you know, my parents and my brothers and I get together Christmas Eve, but this year we're getting together Christmas Day, so I have no problem with streaming on Christmas Eve and doing that, and getting the Jingle stuff. So that's nice. Ooh, look at my funds right now. 61,116. 61116. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, so right now I have 434 furniture. I think there's 600 some total. Wallpaper, like I said, I'm just missing 4. Carpet, I'm just missing 2. Clothing, I'm missing a chunk. I don't know the numbers. I don't feel like counting them. Items, I'm missing a chunk. Stationery, I'm just missing 2. Gyroids, I'm missing a chunk. Fossils are complete. That's why you see that star next to the 25. And then music, I'm missing a chunk. But, you know, slowly, working my way through everything. Till eventually everything. Yeah. Still waiting to find out when my, like, no, what was it? Because my family gathering is like extended family. One of them is actually going to be in January. I think, was that for my dad's side or my mom's side? I don't even remember now. One of my family gatherings is going to be in January, though. And the other one, I don't know yet. This game is, yeah, definitely a lot of stuff that goes into it. But, yeah. Oh, and then there's also the question if I want to, like, 100% all of the NES games inside this game as well as part of 100%ing it. So that'll add its own challenges. Oh, use online to trade items. Oh, yeah. This for Taurus, where I just have the one character living here. Or other town shops. Yeah. Yeah, I can do some of I can go to other town halls because I have multiple towns. Eventually, I want to get more memory cards so I can get even more towns. But yeah. Monday and Tuesdays, your buddy at Hyro Gaming Group has pretty fun Animal Crossing action. Nice. Nice, nice. Oh. Just realized I had something on my computer and then whatever. Had something not up on the screen that I should have up on screen. Okay. Got briefly confused. Because basically I was looking at my computer, I'm like, oh, I have 3 new emails, interesting. I'm like, wait, my email tabs normally cover it up. Why can I see it? Yeah, normally when I'm streaming, the stream labels program is covering up a few of my tabs on the internet in the background, including my email tab. Okay. Oh. Controller fell out of my hand. Didn't fall far, because, like, there's me there to catch it, but... Okay. Let us go sell these oranges. Oranges? Yes, oranges. Thank you for those bits! And that unlocked an emote for me. I think I'm now at like 22 of the those Christmas emotes. New PC or buying some new games or life in general. Every little bit counts. That's what, 500 bits? So wow, that's $5. That's very much appreciated. Yes. Yes. Sell fruit. Yeah. Yeah. That'll probably just... I mean, I'll probably go to, me trying to get back onto budget, which I've been failing at for a while now. But eventually I'll get back onto budget. Pay with bits and Twitch. Yeah, well, I mean, the way it works is that if at the end of the month I have at least $100 sitting in like my Twitch account, then 15 days later-ish, I will get payout of however much I had at the end of that month. So, like, if at the end of December I have at least $100 sitting there, then then however much money I have at the end of December, I'll get, you know, around January 15th. No. They don't steal. It just sits in my account until it reaches the threshold. Because, like, if at the end of, like, December I have, like, let's say $50 in my account, that $50 will just stay there, and then at the end of... If I get another $50 in January, then in February I would get the $100. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I need to switch to memory card. Oh, my birthday is, February 2nd. Give me 1 second while I swap out the memory card and slot B. Yep. Less than 2 months to go. Did I talk to Ellie today? I didn't. Huh. What's up? Of course I have. Yeah, and this year, or this February, I'll be turning 33. Grab my headphones again. Villager interaction? Oh? How so? It's much more human in this game, whereas in future games it gets more robotic and less personal. Interesting. But today's Thursday. Just had a moment of wait. Ooh, we gotta draw a face. Any ideas what I should draw? Okay. You don't do a favor for someone, they're just like, okay, maybe next time. If you say they're just ugly, they're just like, oh well, I should change it. Just gonna get mad or sad. Oh yeah. Okay. What are we gonna draw? We have met before. A random globe. It's not Earth, but it's... a random planet. Not Pangea, no. Pangea is a single continent. This is various random continents, just very random. Okay. And it's snowing here as well. I do need to find out when it's possible to start building snowmen. So I haven't seen any, like, snowballs around yet. Starry Sky Paper Gelato shirt. Don't think I need the gelato shirt. Let me just check to be sure. Nope. Grabbing a bit to sell it, but don't need it. Drawing silly things. I don't really remember. I'm sure because I definitely did travel when I was a kid, because I had the game. A few of my friends had the game. Oh, one of my brothers also had his own village, because, you know, even though it was just me with the game, you know, he had his own memory card, so he had made a separate village. think. Yes, he did. Which is actually funny that my brother, because he had actually gone and like, so my brother actually was back when we were kids and playing, and when he was still in my village, he would play it more than me to the point that he was ready to pay off his final debt before me. But I'm like, well, no, it's my game, so I want the gold statue, so I need to pay off my debt first. So he just started giving me money in the game so I could pay off my debt, and then he paid off his debt. I do actually have two brothers. And actually, the brother I'm talking about in this circumstance has actually both of my brothers have been on stream before. But my brother Adam, who's my youngest brother, and then my brother Evan, who's what I was just talking about. Who's the middle one? I'm the oldest. And both of them were actually on my very first stream when we were playing Atomic Robo tabletop RPG. But then also this past summer, I believe it was in the summer, yes, when I had my brother on stream to play some Super Mario Brothers 3 with me. And yeah, Adam, though, hasn't been on stream other than that very first one. But, yeah. Cactus. Desert Cactus. Cactus set complete, although the Desert Cactus might have part of a different series, but that series is also complete. So we don't need that. A daffodil. No. Yeah. As for off-stream stuff, don't really play a video game other than like just when I played Super Mario Brothers 3 with Evan on stream this past summer. I don't really play video games with them these days, but like what was it? I guess around Thanksgiving when we had a family gathering, me and them and like the husband of one of my cousins and like I think some like kids or something were playing some card games. Cube Clock. I probably don't need, but we'll buy it just in case. Yeah, I don't know if you ever heard of Sentinels of the Multiverse. It's a superhero card game. It's a lot of fun. Ranch Wardrobe. Don't think I need that. Let's see, Ranch. No. Never. You have heard of it, but never played it. Okay. Yeah, it's a very fun game. Because my brother Evan owns. He owns the main game, and I think most of the expansions. I myself don't. I was gonna say I don't own the game. I don't own the actual card game. Actually, I do own it on Steam, along with a single one of the expansions. But for the actual physical card game, even though I don't own the main game, I do own one of the expansions. Because it was one year where I bought after I checked with my brother Adam about to find out which ones Evan will own because I was going to get Evan the one expansion for Christmas. Then I bought it, like I think like a month in advance of Christmas or something. And then like a week after I bought it, Evan's like, "Oh yeah, so I bought this." I'm like, in my head I'm like, "Oh, well, guess I'm just going to keep the expansion that. So since he got the expansion that I had bought, it's like I'll keep it and buy him something else instead then." It's always the issue when you buy something for Christmas and then all of a sudden they end up buying it for themselves. That's why you never buy anything in December. Yeah. Red bar shirt. Caveman tunic. Yeah, I don't think I need any of this, but I'm checking just to make sure. Laced shirt. No. Big dot shirt. Nope. Don't need any of this. Apparently I already sold whatever I bought. Okay. Yeah, if you ever get the chance to play Sentinels of the Multiverse, I very much recommend it. It's a very fun game. Because yeah, I don't know how familiar you are with it, but basically each player uses a hero deck, which is gives you your stuff you can do, and then there's a villain deck and a environment deck, which just have rules for how they get played, and then you're basically fighting against them. It's a lot of fun. We are busy. Any goings on? Oh, it's Sahara tomorrow, right? Yeah. Anything lost? No. Nothing lost. Nothing lost, nothing gained. Yeah, in Sentinels of the Multiverse, my favorite character to play is Chrono Ranger, who is a time-traveling cowboy, because, I mean, of course. And, like, I've played as Chrono Ranger so much that there was one time where I wasn't playing as Chrono Ranger, and a buddy of mine was, and then first turn, he does something, I'm like, yeah, that was the wrong move. Without even knowing what cards were in his hand, I'm just like, yep, nope, that was the wrong move. Because, I mean, in theory, it might have not been the wrong move, assuming he just had a really bad hand, but with Chrono Ranger, first turn, all that you do is try your best to get your hat in play. If you have your hat in your hand, great, do that. If you don't, if you have a card in play that allows you to search your deck for equipment, that's what the hat is, so you search your deck for the hat. If you don't have that, if you have a card that allows you to draw cards, you use that. Like, most likely you'll have something that'll allow you to try and that will give you a chance of getting your hat out. So your hat allows you to play an extra card every turn. It's basically in Sentinels of the Multiverse, like on your turn, your basic things you do is you play a card, you use a power, and then you draw a card. I actually really like that they do that, where you draw the card at the end of your turn instead of the beginning of your turn. That way it gives you more time to, like, plan out what you're going to do. But yeah, with Chrono Ranger, if you have the your hat in play, then you get to play 2 cards instead of just 1. The other nice thing with Chrono Ranger is that every one of his, or not every one of his cards, actually possibly all of his one-shot cards, in addition to whatever else they do, will also do damage to an opponent of your choice or whatever. So, like, gonna have to step out to get some studying in files. Oh, good luck with the studying, and yeah, thanks for stopping by. It's been a blast, and hope to see you again soon. Yeah. My favorite things with Chrono Ranger, like, is he has a one-shot card, which is do 1 damage to an opponent of your choice, draw a card, play a card. So essentially, it's like a free damage. Then you draw a new card and then get to play a card. So the card doesn't take up one of your plays, and it gives you an extra card and such. So it is, if you have multiple of them. The other thing I love about Chrono Ranger is he has a certain type of cards called bounties, which you place usually on enemies, but in theory you could place it on allies as well. And basically what each bounty has its own different effect. Like, one of them increases damage that Chrono Ranger does to the target by 1. One of the things increases the damage everyone does to the target by 1. And there's also like some other ones like when the target gets destroyed, instantly destroy a target with like 4 or less HP. So like if there's a lot of like if the enemy you're fighting against has a bunch of like minions of some sort, you can like by killing one you could instantly take out another and such. But the other really nice thing with Chrono Ranger is he has an ongoing card called Hunter or Hunted, which increases all damage done by Chrono Ranger and all the damage done to Chrono Ranger by 1 for each bounty card in play. And I think was there 6 bounty cards? So, in theory, all those cards you have that do like 1 damage now do 7 damage if you have them all in play. But at the same time, damage done to Chrono Ranger also increase. So like, when I'm playing as Chrono Ranger, I'm often like on the verge of death, and like my allies are doing whatever they can to keep me alive, so I can just like in the second half of the game. Because generally it's like kind of 2 halves of the game. Kind of the first half is like you're building up, the second half is like you're just going to town, or you're losing horribly, depending on how it's set up, depending on how things went. But yeah. So in the second half, like I'm just doing the massive damage. My allies are just doing whatever they can to keep me alive. The other players, I mean. But yeah, it's quite fun. The nice thing also with that is the problem with that though also is that some villains have things. Oh, I actually mean to press down, but that's an accident. Have things they do where it causes you to attack yourself. So that's tricky because with Chrono Ranger, if you're hitting it yourself and you have Hunter or Hunted in play along with bounties, then you're increasing the damage both that you're doing and the damage that you're taking. So you're basically, if you have like 6 bounty cards in play, let's say you're just doing 1 damage, but then it's plus 6 and then plus another 6, so that'd be 13 damage. It's a lot of damage. I think you have like 28 or 32 or something like that health to start out with. I don't remember, it's been a while since I played. Like I guess since October. Like I said, it was like Thanksgiving. I played last and I'm Canadian, so our Thanksgiving's in, October, because we're civilized people. Okay, okay. Let's see now. How long have I been going for? Hour and a half only. Oh no, I do still have other stuff to do with other characters. Okay. So I think, well, firstly what we're going to do is do some more work on my furniture list before switching to other characters. Yeah, we have stuff to do. I guess with 2 other characters. So we're looking for the. Because last time we did extra furniture. Okay. Here we go. Ruby econo chair. So next we're doing clocks. So alarm clock, check. Antique clock, check. Cube clock, yep. Glow clock, yes. Kitschy clock, yes. Odd clock, yep. Owl clock, yep. Red clock, check. So clocks complete. Then bonsai trees. Azalea, hawthorn, holly, jasmine, maple, plum and plum and quincy. There's a reversed order. Okay, so that's so bonsai trees complete. Houseplants. Aloe, Bromella something, Caladium, coconut palm, corn plant, croton, dragon, or dracania, I don't know, fan palm, lady palm, pachira, pothos, rubber tree, snake plant, weeping fig. So house plants complete. Stereos. Is this another one that's going to be like out of order? CD player. Dice stereo. Okay, so dice stereo, I'm missing that. That's what we got from Red. Dice stereo from Red. Gold stereo. Check. Hi-fi stereo. Check. High-end stereo. Okay, so high-end stereo, which we also get from Red. Okay. Jukebox should be in here, yeah, because I have it in my house. Red boombox. Phonograph. Reel-to-reel. Retro stereo. Wait, there we go. Past it. Just tape deck. Turntable. There we go. And white boombox. Okay, so we were just missing the 2, both of which are from Red. Oh, so next time we'll go mark down what paintings we need. Then island items, which is all of them. It's not a lot of island items, so that's not too bad. Gulliver items, special gifts, NES games, models, notebooks. So we're making good progress at marking down all the furniture we need. It's getting to the point where it's getting harder and harder to read on stream, I'm sure. Yeah. But I mean, once we have everything marked down that we need, I can then get rid of all the lines saying, like, series complete or whatever, because then I can just, like, reorganize it to be in alphabetical order of everything, and I could just be like, okay, it's not all this. But because right now it's like I'm like, okay, do I have this? Let me. And it's like because I haven't completed the list yet. This whole thing. Okay. You can go drop off the raffle ticket. And drop them on the ground, because there's still only 4. We want a full set of 5. Oh, is Twitch having issues? Huh. Briefly, my followed channels are on the side was disappeared and gone. It's back now. Let's go deposit a chunk of change. Make a deposit. Yeah, still so much money I need. We are past the 2 million mark, though. We need to get past, like, the 999 million mark. I think that was what it was, 999,999. And that's when we get post office model. Hopefully that's also, like, the actual max. Otherwise that's going to be, like, awkward. You get to that and it's like, oh no, it'll keep going up. Because then it's like me, I'm like, well, I can keep storing more money. I want to keep storing more money. Okay, we're going to switch over to Jake. Oh, I'm actually going to switch the memory card in slot B first. Just give me one moment. Because we're going to be going to Pretoris with Jake to try and get another wallpaper from Wendell. And then we're also going to get the last of the Harvest series off of Rick. And also check, the mail. Wait, what was that? Letter? No. So, got so tired of writing holiday card that I was completely zoomed out. I wrote some upside down, filled with nonsense, and addressed one to the cat. I mean, it's nice to send the cat some mail. The cat deserves some mail. Okay. Yes. So yeah. So what's everyone been up to today? Anyone do anything interesting? Exciting, exhilarating, impressive, entertaining? Okay. Off we go. So I'm just moving some stuff off around my computer screen. Okay. Maybe I was just opening something up so I don't forget to do it later. No, well no, I'd open it up just because I was like curious, and then I'm like leaving it open so I don't forget to look at it again later. You love when like you're like, oh wait. I mean, I guess because it's real. There's an email that was kind of linked to a thing, but I'm like, oh, I guess I could just mark the emails unread. I didn't think of that until just now. This one's actually been a long time. Jake doesn't travel very often. Okay. Pretoris. Okay. Oh, Jake doesn't have a map. Does have a fishing rod though, so we're gonna. Okay, run straight down and stop running when we get to here, to the river, or the lake. Let's see if we can't find a fish and catch a fish. Then we'll head over to the copper to find out where Wendell's at. Here's the fish. That fish just jumped down the... Here's another fish. No waterfall for this fish to escape to. Have you now? Pond smelled it. Wow. Ooh, and I thought the pond smelled bad. Jake and his 3 fish that he's caught. Okay, I need to know where the walrus is. B1. Okay. B1. Okay, just north of that bridge. B1 with the yourself. I don't know. Alfonso. Huh. Yeah, I guess Jake and Alfonso have never met because Alfonso moved out of Trantor before I created Jake. Too bad, so sad. Okay. This is where the bridge is. So then this is B1. Wendell's probably on the other side of the river though. I don't see him over on this side, so that means he's probably on the other side. Can't go behind this house. There we go, Wendell. Let's bring up our wallpaper. Oh. No, sorry. Press the wrong button. Bring my wallpaper. Let's want the office wall or the sandlot wall. Come on. Yeah, okay. Come on, office wall or sand wall. Done. Done. Industrial wall. Shanty wall. Nope. Not what we're after. I'm very disappointed. Extremely disappointed. But it is what it is. Well, we tried. Hopefully next time. I don't have a spam email. You have one new reward ready to claim for a place that I've never heard of, because that doesn't seem at all suspicious. Okay. So head back. Grab the stuff from Rick in Jake's house, and then we'll swap over to James here in Praetorius to grab a third wallpaper. And hopefully that'll be either the office wall or the sandlot wall, but oh, there's a lot of walls. There's a good chance they're being duplicates. Which is a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. Yeah, me again. Wild Whisker Twister. Okay. Definitely with continuity of, like, Jake is actually James' uncle. True story. Like, the characters here in this village, like, James, or, not James, Jake and Samantha are twins. And then, yeah, so Samantha and Jake are twins. Samantha and Rick are a couple. And then Rick and Jake are just, like, friends, actually brother-in-laws, I guess. And then Rick and Samantha have 2 kids, James and then Jonathan, who I haven't created Jonathan character yet. But, yeah. Excellent. Okay, now what do we have here? Chair, clock, and a TV. We'll put the chair next to the table. The TV. The clock. TV right there, and where do we want the clock? Clock over here. No. We'll put the clock right here. Yeah, I like this layout. Excellent. So that's all we're doing is Jake today. And probably for the foreseeable future. Almost like Wendell also comes to Trantor. Yeah, eventually I need to make Jonathan over in Pretoris. So I have 2 characters in there, so when Wendell comes to Pretoris, I don't need to have anyone other than Rick do actual traveling. But I only need 2 more things from Wendell, so by the time I do that, I don't know. So just give me 1 second, just swap memory card again. I mean, this time I had literally just taking the memory card in slot A out. Because if there's no memory card in slot A, then it just, goes slot B. Honestly, if I hadn't already been playing as Jake anyway to grab the harvest stuff, I might have taken the opportunity today to make a second character here in Pretoris, but as it was, since I was playing as Jake anyway, I'm like, traveling takes less time anyway than creating a new character and getting them all set up. Tom Nook. October 19th. That was like 2 months ago. Jay. Sprocket. Urgent notice. 2 on sale for an hour. 2 p.m. November 8th. Dizzy, Ellie, Bill, Opal, Buck, Red, October. Yeah, this is all old stuff. Okay. So let's see if we can't catch ourselves a fish. I can then bring to Wendell for the 3rd wallpaper, and hopefully it'll actually be a wallpaper we need. Probably won't be, but one could always dream. Dreaming costs nothing. First we need to actually catch a fish, though. Which means first we need to find a fish. But I mean, we'll find a fish eventually. It's just a matter of time until a fish will be mine. And then we'll all rejoice, and there's the fish. Okay, fishy. Gotcha. Probably sea bass. Why do I keep saying things like that? Okay. Now I just need to figure out where Wendell is. Anyone's on? C2. Okay. Now is okay next to the bridge. So he's not far from where we saw him as Jake. Let's see here. My question is, which side of the river is he on? Oh, the side. Excellent. So why do we randomly have a dragonfly? I don't even know. But let's see what Wendell gives us. Come on, office wall. It also accepts sandblower wall. Okay. Western Vista, nope. Nope. Nothing new from Wendell today. At least we made progress on something today. Gyroids? Yeah, we made progress. Got one new gyroid. Do we get any new clothes today? I don't think so. We got a new gyroid, so that's nice. The important thing is progress every day. Does it need to be a lot of progress? As long as it's progress. Okay. And this is where we're going to call it. We are going to try to go raid somebody, assuming I have enough viewers for a raid, which I know lately we've often not had enough people to even do a raid, so let's see if that works today. Tomorrow I'll be streaming at 12 o'clock p.m. noon, Central Standard Time, playing some Sonic the Hedgehog for the Sega Master System on Wii Virtual Console. And then Animal Crossing after that. Let's see, who do we want to go and raid? Could raid somebody playing Rayman Legends. Or Stardew Valley. Or Pokemon Sword / Shield. Or I think it'll be one of those. If anyone has a preference for any of those games, let me know. If not, I'll decide myself who we're gonna go and raid. Okay. No speaking in chat. So let's. Oh no, that person. Never mind. I need to go back to my following list.
Nintendo.
In that case, let me check Plant Army. Feeling like we're probably not gonna have enough fuel for a raid regardless, but okay, well, we're going to see if we have enough people for raid, and then raid one of my Plant Army teammates, Raptor Priestess, who I don't think I've actually even watched yet. Let's see if we can have enough people for a raid. We just need 2 people to do a raid. We can get just 2 viewers ready to raid. We can do a raid. If not, I'll have to cancel it. Because if just 1 viewer, like, it raids, but it doesn't like send a notification or anything. No, it doesn't look like we're gonna have people for a raid. So that's all that. So then we're just going to end stream here. Yeah, thanks everyone for coming out. Those who chatted, those who just lurked, those who subbed or gave bits, those who hosted or auto-hosted. They're all wonderful people. Thank you for hanging out. And I'll see you later.